from Light Touches, and I just wanted to hop on today. This is our second live that we're doing today, and we're doing blooper phone calls. So these are going to be called Medium Mornings with Kate, where we call up random people and do random readings for them. So they don't know that we're coming. We just tried to call Antoinette on the other one and she didn't answer, so we'll try her again. And I just wanted to provide with what's going on in our world and everything that we're all going through, just some fun and some randomness and some surprises. And I thought this would be a fun way to just connect us all, get us all together, and to be able to stream some messages from our light teams and see what they have to say to us, and if there's anything that they would like to discuss, or anything that they can give us, any advice and inspirations and things that we need to hear. So these questions, I'm not sure what is going to happen when people answer. We'll just have to see what happens with the reading. So let's go ahead and call our first person. I'm on my phone now. I'm going to call someone from my iPad. So let's see how this goes. Hopefully she answers. All right. And then whoever's here, can you just let me know if you can hear this okay? And it would be great to comment with you guys.
Hello.
Antoinette, this is Kate.
Hey.
Hi, you're on Facebook Live right now for a random reading.
Awesome.
You've been chosen and selected for mornings with Medium Kate and your light teams and your guides, just to see what they had to say, if there's anything, any questions you had, and just, I don't know, I wanted to surprise people and call people up with this idea and go on Facebook Live and just see what transpires as we're doing this. So
I love that idea.
yeah,
That's
it's great for
awesome.
our audience, connect us all together, and they also might provide a healing. I'm just not sure what they're going to do today, so. All right, so, yay! Are you busy right now, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are at work, so the last one we just did, we got some missed calls, and it was fun, though.
Oh.
I tried calling you earlier, but I'm glad you're on now. Okay, so do you have any questions? Would you like to know anything from the light? See what your guides have to say to you today? And yeah, let's get this started. This is random,
Yes.
so let's see what they had. Any questions?
Just about dreams lately. I've been having some crazy dreams.
What kind of... Okay, hold on, let me just see. Ooh, they just pulled out a whole scroll of dreams. You're traveling a lot in your dreams. Okay, you're working some problems and stuff out too, and there's some choices on the table for you. Okay, they said there's 3 choices on the table for you. Interesting. 3's been a big number today.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, they're saying that you have some choices that you're working out, and also there's some scary things that are coming up too that are causing the dreams to go south. Yeah, so it's a lot of pressure in the dreams I'm getting, and you're not woken up totally. Hi, Christina. You're getting woken up with a lot of surprises. You're not waking up like rested either, is what I'm seeing. So, okay, are you throwing your protection before dreams too, and using your special energy for protection as well?
Okay. No, just only in the morning.
Yeah, see, that's where you need to add too. It's morning and night, especially at nighttime, because you're traveling in your dreams. We're doing all sorts of things, you know, in your dreams, especially light workers. So, yeah, you definitely need to kick up and throw out protection. And they're saying use your energy, your special energies for this certain type of protection that you need. So that's their advice to you about dreams. Yes. Yep. They're saying draw that in, and the special energies, and also using your colors can help out. So.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Hi, Christina. Good to see you. We're finally getting to our Monday mornings blooper medium calls where we do random readings, and it's been a lot of fun. So Antoinette's our first on the docket, and I'd love to randomly call you too. I just wasn't sure if you were available today or not, or in work or what.
So you know me, always running around. I can always
both of you.
Go like from you.
Yeah, the both of you. Oh, Christina's saying yes, the dreams have been hectic lately for sure. Definitely. It's been a lot of hecticness in our dreams. So a lot going on. Okay. Do you have any specific questions that you'd like to know about your dreams specifically besides our overall bigger picture message, or would you like to ask something else?
it's just mainly that. It's just because they've been like sort of scary lately, so it's just I'm trying to figure out how that pertains to me.
Well, you're on the path. You're a light worker, so these things will happen. You're working some stuff out. Think about what's going on in the world, and then think about how you're working things out there too, in different times, spaces, and places. And also, just even as a human being, we do that. We work these things out mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, and that's what you're doing. And the scary stuff too, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of things that are coming up that yeah, you're intuitive. So they're saying there's a lot that you do know and a lot that's coming up with smoke and mirrors, just to put that fear in there. So, okay, they're showing to clear it away in the morning. When you wake up, do like a clearing with your hands, clearing out all those negative energies, sweeping it off, wiping it off of you will help you out and also transmute those energies down and also the fears. So, and taking a look at what rings true to you in those dreams and what you know is what appears falsely to you. Like, you know what I mean? Through illusion.
Yeah.
So, and the things that feel real to you, that appear real to you, ask your guides for some insights about those. Ask them to bring clarity to you since you're working on that right now. So they will make a clearer picture to you on what's important to look into and what's not. And as you go to bed each night, you can set the tone that you'll have rested sleep and rest. It's weird. I'm trying to talk, but they're bringing forward messages and it's causing this like interesting taste in my mouth. I don't know if that's happening to you through the days because of the dreams, but they're sending me that signal. We're hitting on
that's so funny because
my saliva, like the saliva glands are going crazy, you know? Is that happening to you? Okay.
Yeah.
They just keep doing it right now, and I'm like, what is this?
It's been off.
Yeah, so...
It's been off. And, like, even smell has been, like, horrible.
Okay. Hold on, I'm just asking them about that. It's like it's like a well of emotions coming out, words... and stuck words is what I'm getting. So letting it out and talking about these things, letting the fears out, letting your confusion out, and yeah, that's what it is.
That's so funny because I've been like sort of randomly like crying.
Yeah. Have you? Well,
yeah.
So just letting it...
What's wrong with me? What's going on?
Letting it bleed out, letting it flow out, letting this... Basically, the energies are all trying to move out. So you're healing, you're expanding your... Yeah, it's like a flush out system is what they're showing me. And more needs to come up and out, like the words. Stop holding back. It needs to just flow out. And then taste buds. Hold on, I'm just asking about the taste buds. It's just all a part of the system, they're saying. So everything's kind of going haywire to give you this signal that... to pull you in and looking at self and what's going on, and to ask for clarity and for them to, again, to clear out any confusion for you, because they will.
Okay.
Let me read what this says.
Awesome.
Oh, touch your hair. Yeah, Christina's saying touch your hair. That's a good thing to do for healing and when you wake up from the dreams, for sure. Make sure you're planting it okay. She's saying it's the clearing from sessions, attunements too. Oh, for sure. That's right. You've come to... Thank you, Christina. I'm so glad you're here to say that and remind us.
Yay, Christina!
You're so good. I forgot how you've been doing all the attunements and clearings with us lately. So I totally, that's so true. All that stuff's coming out. You're flowing now. So all this stuff that was stuck and blocked, right? It's moving. Your entire system on every level is moving. So it's a big process to go through, a big healing and shifting process. So. Yes, okay. They just showed me like the dam has been let out. Like it's been opened up. So it's like the dam is flowing. It's like the flood is going now in you, within you internally. So, yeah. Oh, are you still
awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I figured it was sort of that, but then I was like, I thought I was sort of going crazy.
No, you're not going crazy. We'll always tell you that. You're not going crazy. These things are actually happening, and it's a good signal, too. So they're saying, okay, right now, with your awareness of this very thing, you can shift your thought process on what's happening and give it a different label than what you're giving it, and it will go into the more positive effects for you. So it will ease up and it will flow in a different state. Yeah. So you're more in a flow state, divine flow state with it versus freaking out about it, scared about the drink, scared about the saliva, scared about what's going on with you. So it puts you more in a alignment with the process, with your process. Yes, you're flowing with the river. That's what they just said. Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah. This is so great. Okay, do you have any other questions you'd like to know about? And then maybe we'll give Christina a call too. Might be calling you.
No, I think that's pretty much it. I feel like that pretty much answered it.
That's great. I'm glad we could be of service for you. Some random service. If you'd like us to give you a random call like this, and you can stay on our list, we'll be doing these from time to time on Facebook and YouTube. They're just random phone calls. So
yes,
we might call you again.
Call me anytime.
Oh, thank you for being a iPad or iPhone user, so I can call you. But anyone else? I'm trying to figure out technology. I was trying to swap it up so I could call from or use my iPad to stream and use my phone to call, but I did not find a live button, so I apologize. We're still doing it this way until I figure technology.
Oh no, you're totally fine.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Okay, your guides would like to know if you'd like a healing. Everybody who's here.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll ask them to integrate that for you. Okay, they said they're gonna take it slow and easy on you today since there's been so much healing. Just a light. Okay, they're sending a light shower of just kind of like little fairy dust over you. Oh, so nice. All right. Well, thanks for answering. It was fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So you take care, okay? We'll
You
see you
too.
next time. All right. Time for call number 2. Bye-bye. And we're on Light Touches of Healing now on the business page. So if you want to hop on there. Oh, she logged off. She didn't know I was going to continue on. All right, let's get to our next caller here. Whoever's on my iPad. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is fun. We're coming for ya. Dun, dun, dun. Call number 2. Call number 2. Oh,
hello.
Hello. Welcome to Medium Mornings with
let me
Kate.
get off the...
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Okay. I'm watching it on the live, but it was delayed, actually, from the call. I didn't know you were calling yet this moment, but I'm ready. I'm excited.
No, it was fine. Antoinette just said sorry. No, it's okay. We were just, really quickly, I want to say hi to you. Christina's on right now, but Antoinette, just to close out, that's okay. The last of the message was I forget what I was saying, but it was okay. Now you had to get off and you didn't hear me anymore. Okay, so welcome, Christina. We're doing our blooper calls in the morning of random readings. So you have been selected. Thanks for hopping on in this randomness. And do you have any questions you would like to know while we're on Facebook Live?
I would love any information that's coming through about ways to reach more people for my work.
That's the overall question for us, right? Okay, they said first and foremost, put the heart light out today. Shine it bright, shine it like a strobe. Oof. There's a big healing happening and occurring for you too. So there was a healing that needs, sorry, I'm getting emotional because they're showing me the exchange. So as the heart light goes out, you're going to be receiving a huge healing today. And you need healing before, all right. They're talking very fast. You need healing before you go tackle the entire world. So they're purposely actually giving you this moment to take in their energies, to take in the healing process, because you need the boost before you go launch off. So basically, I think it was you who put you put it's not a wall, but it's like a breaker in front of the path for yeah, I can see it. You put it there, you dropped it down just to do this. So you'd get what you needed, the boost and the healing first, and then you can launch off, and there will be things provided to you after this. They're showing me, I don't know how to describe this. It's almost like a server wall of servers, and there's multiple files, and there's one coming forward for you on the how, but you got to do this part first. So,
okay.
They're going to deliver you the how. Hold on, I'm just asking.
Oh, good.
One of them is
that's the important part. At least it's going to be delivered.
It's going to be delivered. One of them, they don't want you to think that they're not giving you any answers, but one of them is going to actually be in a magazine. I'm just trying to ask them what. We'll know. You'll know. Yes. They're showing me. So one of them is going to be a magazine, a way to promote there. So they're bringing forward tools. Okay, they're giving me a list. Mailers, magazines, most of all, it's the heart light. They said it comes down to the heart light and to making sure that you have enough energy restored for what's coming. They're showing me the field again. The field of dreams. Yeah. Oh, and they also said, be careful what you wish for, right? Because they're laughing. Because it's going to access a whole bunch and activate a bunch. So, okay, they're saying this is the time now to tend to family, to tend to building that solidly there so you have better footing and grounding for what's going to come.
Cool.
And like your land or space and like really just getting prepped up. This is the prep time. Okay, it's a prep, launch, prep, launch. And they're showing the cycles of this. So first up is this heart lay and the healing, and they keep going back and over again to that. Heal, heart lay, heal, and then the barrier, and then the barrier can lift up and out. Okay, plant the seeds, get the solid land spaces at home. Oh, and they also said workspaces too. Hold on, let me see. There's a blockage on the heart about the workspace a little bit. Hold on, let me just see what they're saying there. That's an energetic... Hold on, let me just figure this out here. Oh, duh. The barricade is the frickin'... It's right there at the heart. So the wall, that little thing I'm seeing is there. So once you do the heart light strobe out and the healing and accept that, then it can lift up and out, and that opens up the... Okay, it brings in new opportunities, the people, and not just people, but animals and other things that need healing, nature, things like that. You'll be surprised if people come and call you about their plant that needs healing. And the guys are saying, get ready because those phone calls are coming.
Yay!
Not just, we need to think outside of the box of people. That's what they're saying. It's a whole system, a whole world system from people's jobs, careers. So sending the light out for more than just people. It's what about them that needs healing specifically. You know what I mean? So it's not just that. It's the themes of their lives and animals' lives, nature's lives, the world, what's going on. And so, yes, expanding your mind on what you're healing and what you can tend to. So brings in more option. Okay, they're also saying businesses to expand. Are you still here? I can't hear you.
I'm totally here.
Okay.
The kids were just being loud.
That's okay.
So
no, that's fine. I just want to make sure. They said to expand your mind about the businesses to focus on promoting to businesses too, not just people, but businesses, because businesses need assistance.
I'm in a business. Okay, I've actually considered that.
Yes.
With my
same here. Yes. Same.
Businesses
yes.
And begin to. Okay, I can do that.
Yes.
And I was going to put together a nice pamphlet brochure type thing for them, and talk to them and go in and interview whatever. Just have communication with them about the work that I'm doing for that transformational coaching. So
and also remember how businesses, they're business people. So go more business. Flow, business look, business. It's just a different type of holistic offering. So they're saying open your mind to, the women of all trades, the jack of all trades in different forms. So always be yourself, but dress the part. Oh, I love that. I love that. And you do a good job with that. You really do. And they're saying you have a voice for business to people. You have a way to shine that light. And when you do the heart light, to shine it on this too.
Okay.
Yay!
I love that.
I love that too. Awesome. I'm glad they finally gave you.
I'm going to rewatch it too, so I can get all those details because it was a lot. But that's so beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad they gave you a clear, direct answer finally on exactly what to focus on. You know what I mean?
Totally. And it makes sense because of all the other things that are opening right now. That it's like, okay, now it is time to start getting forward. Even though I am still doing foundational prep work, I know that. And so that makes sense too, but it's also just like I'm getting to the next point of like launching forward, you know? Yeah. And so it's just good to know what direction to focus on because there's so many options out there. That's the hard thing right now is just trying to pick the right way to go.
Absolutely. You know? And they're saying that they've just put your finger on the button, like the light button, and they said, you know the direction, you know where to go. Think outside the box. The problem is, they're saying we keep thinking inside the box, the usual box of who wants what, this and that. And it's now with everything that's going on in the world, we need to think outside of it now. We need to allow our minds and our heart, our entire systems to get creative with it and to allow that creativity more to flow in. And we're going to get tons of ideas. You are going to blast off. So but again, they're coming right back and dropping you off in the center of, you need to charge up your all systems on ground, on the land, the family, the ground, everything in a more solid space. So you have something solid to lean on and to launch off of. So you can land back down properly. You know what I mean? And then cycle out again. So
to have that really firm anchoring so that I can keep coming back to it whenever I need to.
Exactly.
And be full all the time.
Correct.
Instead of draining an empty cup kind of thing.
Right. You can't work and go do all these things on the drain, right? So they're giving you the opportunity to, and that's what the healing is about today. That the heart light out, it's the signal out, right? Like the antenna to who needs what, and then the healing that's coming forward to you for your process. So it's an exchange out, and they're very happy that you came today. One of your guides is actually crying right now.
Oh, do they have any guidance about whether or not I should do the online classes, make online classes?
Hold on, let me just. They're saying choose 3 things to focus on because too many opened windows. It's just it just is a lot of energies. You know what I mean, and a lot of helpers up there and a lot of they're not saying misfocusing, but they are. It's like a lot of firing off in different directions. So it's a lot of energies and hard to handle and manage to get more organized. So choose 3 things that are very important that, you know what I mean, that feel aligned to they're saying that feel aligned to this time and space now. Okay. And then
I already know what they are.
Yeah, they do. They know you do. Yeah. And then after that, then you can bring on the other. So it's they're saying stay in that cycle for a while and let it grow, let it build, and then you know what I mean. The other things come, and they're showing me all the notebooks with all the stuff.
Oh my gosh!
So just keep on. You know what to do. You know the direction, and it's unlimited. It's going to be everlasting. So those ideas will never leave you. Those just log them all down, and you'll just keep having information spilling out and things to do. So it's like the everlasting gobstopper of things, of business.
Yummy.
When they said name it that, the everlasting gobstopper of your business flow. You know what I mean? So.
Totally. Yay. That's awesome. Yay. Thank you so much.
So wow. I love your guides.
Oh, it's perfect. I know exactly what to do.
Yes, good.
That's great.
Sweet. I'm glad we called you.
Me too. Yay. Thanks so much, honey.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh.
They're going to send you some healing too with your acceptance, if that's okay with you. And this is again a light dusting healing, and this will stay with you guys for today. So yeah, they're saying it's a little cycle of it. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then we're gonna get to our next phone call, and we're gonna do one more, and then we're going to hop off and go eat some breakfast because I think this is like our 6th or 7th call of the day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so
much. You're welcome so much.
Love you and
love
appreciate
you
it.
Yeah, you're welcome. This is so fun. Thanks for coming to Light Touches.
Yay.
Take care.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, hope to do this again. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
How fun, guys. Okay, let's call another one. She doesn't know we're coming, but this is going to be a super surprise. We're calling Samantha. Samantha, darling. Here we go. Hopefully she answers.
Hey.
Good morning,
did you
Samantha.
Call me?
Yes, I did. You're on FaceTime Live. Welcome. Nobody can see you. They can only hear you. Would you like to be a part of this today? We're doing random mornings with Medium, Kate, and your guides. So I didn't know if you wanted a random phone call to be a part of this, but I just thought I'd call and surprise you. That's how we're doing these.
Oh, that's so funny. It's so cute. Sure. I'm just getting out of my car, going inside.
Oh, I know you.
What do you got?
I don't know. What do you got? Do you have any questions? We're just doing a couple questions, and then we're gonna close it out. So yeah, just pulling up some goodies. Obviously we're coming up on our sesh, so try to make this something separate, right? Something different that you'd like to know, and then we'll hop in on our other day and go deeper. But do you have anything you'd like?
This is live on Facebook?
Yeah, this is live. We're on my business page now, live, and nobody can see you. They can only hear you. I didn't call you through video, and I put the iPad down, so they can only hear you. So, what would you like to know? Anything about yourself, about the world?
Oh gosh, Kate. I
know, that's a surprise.
It's hard. I feel like I'm about to have a nervous breakdown.
Oh no, what's wrong?
I've been sick for like 4 days.
Yeah, you sound like you don't feel good. Okay, do you want to talk about that, or do you want to?
Yeah, just anything that could help. I just need some change and some relief.
Yeah, okay. They're saying the nervous system is greatly compromised right now. There's a lot of nervousness, energy around you, nerves, and pressure on the nerves. Yep. Okay. Movement can help. Resting and then movement. Small little movements and stretches and prayers to the hand and the heart chakra space. They're gonna realign you. If you want to do it now or later, they said just keep putting it in prayer, Gasho position, and they're gonna keep restoring, aligning you. The nervous system through the palm space, and you know our nervous systems are electrical by nature. That's how spirit talks to us, and they're saying your life force, that's how spirit's flowing, and to realign the life force energy. The life force energy is actually aligned to where it's on the nervous system, all whacked off right now is what I'm seeing. It's weird. Hold on, let me just see. There's like 2 wires that are hanging loosely. Hold on. Guides, with your permission, can we put these back, Samantha?
Yeah.
Okay. Guides, can you please restore her? I didn't expect this. I put those 2 wires, like hook them back in. It's almost like they've been ripped up, like apart. There's some damage that's been done here. So let me just put them back. Oh, they just put in a little ribbon for you. How cute. Little pink ribbon, and they put it with little lights. And they said, yes, we can wire the nervous system anyways. We like Kate. We're the guides up here. And they said that's how yours is wired, actually. Specific to you and your energies. Okay. Okay, they are doing the nervous system part, but prayers to hands will help align, restore it. And then also the stress that's going on that keeps coming up, the same theme. They're, with your permission and tending to, they want to tend to you as you tend to self with that. It's the mind that keeps bringing up the fear stuff. So hold on, I'm just asking them about the sickness too. Okay, they're saying that you needed this to realize, to not let this hold you back anymore, to not let what comes forward in the consciousness and head to scare you and throw you off so bad it just pulls you down your life over and over in the cycle. And you know what we're talking about specifically. I don't want to get too much into that, it's private, but yeah, that it's time to stop letting this disrupt your life. And that's the word they're using, is disruption. And they know that you want that too. Right now, tearing it up, that contract, the disruptive part, disruption, and sowing the seeds of the new where you're at. Instead of disruption, what is the word you'd like to pick? And the energies will follow through with that. Hi, Elizabeth. Nice to have you. It's okay, sister. We're here. We're all here for you right now. Loving you in this lights, in the circle, and there's no random coincidence why you're here today, while you're not feeling good, and we're here loving you and supporting you and helping you get through this. Always will be. It's gonna be okay. And Elizabeth, while Samantha's thinking about the word she would like to exchange out for, we're just doing random reading phone calls in the morning. No one knows who I'm calling. I just choose someone who's on the phone, select them, call, and see what comes up, what their light teams and their guides would like to say to them during those moments. So we're hopping into that, and we've done quite a few phone calls today. and had a lot of surprising messages. So I just want to invite you and say welcome to whoever's here. And sister, we're wrapping you back with love and light over here. Samantha's on a call right now, so we're just tending to her and giving her a reading. Okay, getting back to you, do you have the word that you'd like to exchange out for instead of disruption?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Just cliche stuff.
Gotcha.
Peace, love, fulfillment.
Yeah. Okay.
It feels unattainable at this point.
It's not, though. It's not. It's right with you. Okay, hold on. Let me just see if they have something they'd like to add to that. They're just saying they want to give you your dream, and they know that disruption has been in the way of those dreams. But those dreams are coming forward here and there. You're getting clues, you're getting signs that you're on the path, that there are good moments, there are light moments and the sun shining at times. Okay, so they're saying more of that. Getting more of that and just asking the sun to shine on you more. And they know they want to be very gentle and with grace and ease with you right now. So do you accept their exchange out for you?
Yes.
Okay.
And I just feel like there's like one day of like
I know
ease and like hope, and then there'll be like 3 weeks of just like challenges.
I know. Well, that's
over and over and over again. It's like I barely catch my breath, and it's like I feel like I'm drowning again.
I totally get it.
And it's like I know it's not personal, but it feels like I'm being punished, and I know that I haven't done anything wrong, but that's essentially like when you get beat this many times, it's like, okay, what gives? Like, I'm trying to understand what I'm learning here, but it's like I'm just feeling beat down.
Totally understand, and you're not alone in this. So many of us are going through this around the world. It's like the theme. And I realize it's the ascension process. We're all realizing that's what it is. And we're all being challenged and pushed this exact way. It's like you have one really good day or a few, and then boom. It's like 3-4 weeks of madness, chaos, not feeling well, being off. Life is pressuring you. All this stuff is coming up, and it just feels like you'll never move up and out. We'll never get through this. And it's always going to be this cycle over and over again that is never going to stop. And I keep trying to
feel sick.
Yeah, it's like, when is this going to pass? But it will. And all of this is about the highs and the lows, and you're in that low part now, and the low part is to catapult us off and launch us into the greatness. So that's what this is for, that soul work, the ascension, that part, the transformation process. So this is the not feel good part. And we all venture through this, and you've been on the cycle of this for a while now. And I know it seems like it's been going on forever, but it will break free. And think about it, though. If you've had a cycle going on this long, right, and it just keeps showing itself, imagine how long the other cycle is going to go for now. Because you've been at this point for a while, imagine how long the good is going to last, eventually when it sticks and clicks. So I hope that sends you some positivity. And knowing that once you get there, you're going to look back on all this and say, my word, I can't believe I went through all that. And okay, they're saying you're going to use this for your teachings too. And you know this, and you specialize in this department too. And you know which department we're talking about. Again, that's too private, but, your light work, and yes, they're saying you to kick it up, to use what you are going through, and to help. And they're saying okay, you can immerse yourself and get in deeper now with that. There's a lot of people that need you, that need this, that need the healing process with all this, and you know what to do.
I literally do not have any energy to be of service in that way.
Not right.
Like, none. Like, my kid is so draining, and, like, she's become, like, just...
Gotcha.
I'm so touched out, and she started to, like, having more tantrums, and I just lock myself in my closet and cry.
I'm so sorry.
That's like to the point. And then people keep asking for readings, but I cannot.
Totally understand.
I cannot.
Well, what they're saying is the intention to get there. So just using the intention that your energy is coming back to you, that they're allowed to restore you right now. I think you just needed space held for you, which we're doing now. And also allowing the process to shift out of this to come through. So just allowing what is, allowing them to come through to help with the shift and the healing now. now that you're being seen and heard. Not that you aren't when we're not on Facebook Live, but or in these readings, but they hear you, they see you. But to really begin the process, yes, you need an outside person just to come in and start it and tend to you, care for you, and say, hey guys, let's get this going. So and then so some respite, some healing, and then you can tend to using this to help other people getting to your readings and moving out of this cycle. You will move out of this. You will.
Do they have insight on what this whole like suicidal ideation is? It just feels like.
Are you talking about for yourself or?
Well, just and it's like there's, and I think it's more that I'm just a super creative, intelligent person. It's just like things become so intense, and it's just like I'll daydream about. I've even had like dreams of like really peaceful, wonderful dreams of me dying and killing myself, and it's like I'm not.
Wow.
You know me, so I can say this.
Yeah.
But I'm not suicidal. But it's
I know.
like
I'm
that's
glad.
like the most peaceful thing I've had lately. It's just not existing. And so that's where I'm at with this.
It's okay. First and foremost, I'm giving you a hug right now. Of love and energy, just so you know you're supported here. And again, you're not alone. I'm glad we're actually talking. A lot of our phone calls today have been fun and have been uplifting, this and that, and I'm glad we're hitting on the other side. I'm glad we're hitting on the heavier stuff, on these other type of truths today, and I'm glad that this is all coming out in forward, because this is reality. This is what we're all in, and this stuff is actually happening. And instead of trying to hide it, it's not always love and light all the time. There's the other side. There's the dark shadow and the soul work, the heavier soul work, and the soul work you're going through now. And the dreams and so on. So I'm glad that this is coming up, and I really want to say thank you for showing yourself and being so vulnerable in this space today with everybody and sharing. You're very brave, and I love you a lot. Okay, so to get back to your what you were touching on was the subject of suicide and why that's all coming through. We actually had a phone call earlier. I don't know if you were on here listening, but she's also getting the dreams. A lot of people are having the nightmares and bad dreams. And those are the smoke and mirror dreams. So these suicide dreams that are coming up are just tricks. They're not. They're
the best dreams.
Usually the beauty
I have nightmares
dreams
of my exes.
Oh,
literally, it just feels like I'm falling into a deep peace.
Oh,
like
I thought
I'll
you were
wake into
describing
a pool of my own blood, and I'll just finally feel like I'm resting. That's what it feels like, and that's why it's like I don't mind sharing it, because it's not like
I misread what you were saying.
A person that's gonna hurt myself, because that's not me. But it's like that's the only rest I feel like I'm getting from this reality right now.
Okay,
these like they're like solution dreams.
Gotcha.
They're like trying to give me rest from
again,
but my life is so hard.
Okay, so again, I don't think I did hear you wrong now that you explained it like that. I would say this is a tricky dream, because that's okay. It's like a false illusion dream. You're going into peace and rest through right? You're going and dropping down into peace and rest. It's so beautiful. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, drop down into suicide, because that's where you're free, right? That's where you're not suffering anymore. That's where you're free of the physical realm and reality of what's happening to you on earth. But what I'm saying about being a false illusion trick is that's not reality, like just to go off into the light and all the problems dissolve away, because it doesn't. Even on the other side, we still have to go learn and take everything with us. So it would still be a ongoing work system there, even on the other side. So that's what I mean by the false, what it's showing you. But I do get what you're saying about how that's the only way you can get peace and rest is through that experience, and that's the only time. And that actually makes me very sad that you're not having any relief during your waking hours, and that it's showing you that. So you're asking a question like why that's happening, or what specific? Yeah. Okay, well, let me just ask the guide. Okay.
Usually it's like some aspect of my psyche is trying to die or transform itself.
Okay, yes, you're right. So it is showing you a false picture, but hold on, let me just ask them what they're saying here. You're right, it is you're battling on choice. You want to not be here anymore. You want to disappear. You want the suffering to stop. And so you're in between those areas, and so that's building more and more here. And you have some choices to make on what you want to put your attention towards, moving out of the suffering, moving up and out. You can't, it's a breaking out of this system. It's breaking out of the cage and the prison of all of this, and realizing that suicide and falling into that peace is not the way to go. Again, those things will still stay with you. Yes, it is breaking out of the psyche, and I know you might not want to hear this right now, but there's a book behind this too. A book to write, a book that will help you move out of this cycle too. So it's breaking and writing out of your own psyche stuff. Yes. And they're also saying how, okay, she's probably asking how the hell is she going to have the energy for this? They're saying if you would like them to, if you would agree, they would like to assist you with this process and to recharge you, restore you, and help you if you're working the path this way. So the choice is basically to break out of the psyche stuff. Break out of where consciousness has led you now in the prison, the suffering prison. It's simple. They know you don't have much energy in you. All you need to do is say yes right now. And they're here to help you. You give a little and they'll give you 10,000 miles. And they also know that you've been let down by them. They're talking about that now.
Yes, that you, fucking pissed.
Yes, that you feel.
Like, I literally, yes. Yeah, sure, God, whatever.
Yeah, you're let down.
I surrender, but I don't fucking like you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. That's pretty much where I'm at.
So you're fighting your own teams. Helped. Yeah. So they're talking about how you feel let down by them. You're angry at them. You're just not feeling like they're going to help. And because it's like, where has assistance been? But we're going to give you an example. Not to turn this around about me, but a good example. Look at my life. Look at what I've been going through. You know what I mean? Look, and I've been asking for guidance on the body stuff, this and that. It's been years, right? Years. But we will move out of this. We will. And they aren't letting us down, sister. They're right here. They are right here going through all of the crap with us. And they're not happy about it either.
I just wasn't in a victim mindset, and now I am. And so that's just where I've got to process.
It's okay. They're here to help with that process. And from victim to warrior, warriors to victims, right? That's how this goes. You're not weak, sister. This I do know. This I do know.
I know, but it's like, what's the point of proving resilience? Oh, I made it through a really hard life and bitched about it all the way through until I died and did it again.
Yeah.
Like, that's not what life's supposed to be about. I need something more fulfilling. I need more ease and rest.
Yeah, for sure. Well, guides, pull in more ease and rest. We need more ease and rest, please, for the path that's so hard. Again, it comes down to choices here, too. Pulling those things in and not giving up. Not giving up and not giving up on yourself. Not giving up because it's hard and it keeps continually to be hard. Right? The cycle's hard. And, yeah, just not giving up by making a way through. There is a way through this, Samantha. I just heard them saying that. There is a way through this, Samantha. There is a way through. They just put like the little Thor hammer in your hand. I just saw them do that to break through. To break through what's going on. It's like, I see you like surrounded by ice, like ice bricks that you've got to break through. And I know what you're saying. Your soul doesn't have much more to use the hammer to break through. But we're all right behind you. Everybody that's here on this live is behind you. Everybody that's going to come to this live is behind you. I'm behind you. You're not alone. Your daughter's behind you. Your light, the light, the dark, everything's behind you. We're all here. And I'm not going to let you fall. And you've seen me go through these things too. And even when you want to give up on yourself, you didn't let me, right? You didn't let me give up on myself, and I'm not going to let you. I'm going to be here to tell you don't give up and to help. Now that whole saliva thing is happening too. Are you having something going on with your mouth, taste buds, or?
I've been sick for like 4 or 5 days.
Besides that, there's some, they just keep doing that. There's some kind of messages behind all this. Guides, can you please stream forward a healing? Will you accept healing too? I just really want to love you and tend to you right now. I'm just not sure if you're in acceptance of that right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to get can get. I'm so numb to it because like people will be like, I want to help, and then it's like my day-to-day life is so stressful, and I don't really have a lot of help.
I know,
and I don't see it in the foreseeable future. Like
that's the thing.
Try to make it through each day, and then when I get sleep deprived,
the hard part is about being able to see, making it through. Solutions and tools coming when it just is the same everyday stuff of it not happening. So the thing is, though, is that miracles happen, surprises happen, and these tools and solutions come through on a random whim, and we see it all the time. It happens all the time, and has happened in our lives too. So it's just
I wrote a book on this.
Yeah,
it's like
I know.
Choir. I know this, but it still doesn't I'm going to bitch and moan about it.
Right, of course.
You know how long I've been dealing with this with very little relief.
You know what?
My best mindset.
Right. It's okay
no matter how much fucking law of attraction you do. It's just
totally.
You just realize that you're not in control, and that it's just fucking shit sometimes.
This is something I learned, and a big lesson I went through yesterday is about vulnerability, and it's okay. That's what it is. It's relinquishing the control. We're not in control of this. Yes, we can manifest, and we have the powers to do all that, but we're not in control. At the end of the day, to relinquish that, to say, you know what, we're not in control, I surrender, and it's about vulnerability. And that's what this is all about, is that you're in a freaking vulnerable state. You've been in a vulnerable state for so long, and that now it's bogged you down so far deep that there's what way is there out of this? And I'm going to bitch and moan the whole way through this because nothing's changing. So that's what it is. Yesterday, though, I realized in changing it is just to accept, you know what? I'm just vulnerable. I'm in a vulnerable space. I don't know anything. I don't have the freaking control. And that's it. I'm relinquishing it. And it's okay to say, I feel vulnerable. I feel like shit and a bitch. But one thing I did see...
It's like you can't win.
Yeah,
it's not... Because when I'm, strong and people are like, well, no one ever knows that you need help because you're just really strong and you don't really complain. And then when I'm like, fuck, I need help, and I start complaining, people are like, oh my god, if she can't handle it, I can't handle it. It's a double-edged sword. It's like either I'm too strong, so fuck me, right? And then it's if she can't handle it, that's too intense, and it's hard for people to know how to help me.
Jackie, yes, for sure. I totally understand. Well, of course, and being the strong one, right, all the time. People have a reaction when the strong one falls. I'm sure you're noticing it, what you're talking about. When the strong one falls, that holds everyone else.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. When the strong one falls and that holds everyone else up, then they all of a sudden apply it to their lives, and now they're falling because the strong one has fallen. And that also puts a lot of pressure on you to always be up on the plateau and pillar, right? To hold everyone else up. And so that's the point. Fall. It's okay to fall. Now all of us now need to gather around you and let you know it's okay. It's okay to not be strong at every moment. It's okay to be vulnerable. And your vulnerability is what makes you strong. It's what's making you strong right now, even in this conversation. It's making all the other people that are listening out here say to this, going, oh my god, I'm going through the same stuff, and it's okay to go through this vulnerability and the shit and to bitch about it and moan. One thing we will say, though, about the healing process is once you're done bitching, moaning, and cycling through, because we need to vent this out. This is a lot. This is a lot to go through, and if you're continuously going through this, it's just hard. So, but to loop it out, to get out of this, the way out of this is once you're done with the, we gotta vent about it, is to loop it back to positivity. Okay, you know what? I'm going through this stuff. I'm really disappointed in you guys because I feel let down. I don't have the control. I feel like vulnerable shit, but somehow, some way, this is all going to pass and my miracle is going to show up. And those miracles will. The way out of this will, and I'll start feeling better. So even if you can't feel that right now, I'm just sending you that energy, but they're showing me a little opening right now, like a little flap in the heart. If you just push through that right now, you'll feel a little bit better. You'll push through a little bit more, and they know you're literally crawling right now. But just asking to not give up on yourself, and that this is all going to pay off into something huge, and you had to go through this for your huge payoff, because the huge payoff is what it's going to be about, which I've seen with your path. I just hard because I didn't see how much crawling you would be doing to get there. But I will say this, I recognize this. Everyone's crawling right now. We're all crawling. The whole world's crawling. We're crawling together. I'm so sorry that you're going through this, though. I really am. I love you.
Love you too. Thanks for calling, Kate.
You're welcome. Do you have anything else you want to know, say?
Just anything about my daughter. I feel like she's just super. I love her, but she's like hitting me, then hug. Like, yeah, it's like, it triggers me because of the abuse.
I get it.
And it's like, I just lock myself in my room.
Got it.
And I don't know if it's age thing, or if it's a moon phase, or if it's because just me. It's just too much.
It's just, yeah.
I don't know what to do about her.
And she's just, okay, so she's really sensitive. She's a little star seed. She's sensitive she's panicking about what's going on, and it's the energies. And you're doing a good job, too, putting up the front and things like that. But there's just a lot of energies, and she's having a lot of visitors right now. Yeah, she's having a lot of visitors coming to her. She's seeing a lot of energies, a lot of visitors, and okay, you're her safe space, the protector for her, and when you're feeling off and down, then there's more visitors coming to her. So she's feeling she's vulnerable herself. She's feeling vulnerable. I'm just asking the guides what we can do about this. Hold on. Because she's latching onto you, yeah, and that's causing you to...
Yes,
okay.
It's like... Yeah. It's especially my breasts, and I'm just so... Right. My skin's just crawling. I just feel like I just don't want to be touched.
Yeah, she's trying to find comfort, and she's finding... she's having a lot of fears, so... I'm just asking what we can do about this. Rather than latching, can we give her... Okay, giving her something to latch onto, stuffed animals, things like that, and showing her that her little friends are also comfort caretakers, and also fairies. They're saying pull the fairies in for her. She really is drawn to them. They visit her quite a bit, and that's her safe space. Fairies and colors. Hold on, I'm just seeing what else they have to say. They're showing again specifically like teddy bears and things like that. With the teddy bears lately, soft stuff one, and they're also saying ones that are big like her too, small and big, so she can feel that comfort. That she needs like a solid thing to hold on to latch to, and letting her know that mommy can't always be there to latch onto. That these are her for her comfort too. So telling her this actually. Hold on. All right, I'm just asking the guides what else. Okay, this is coming from past life. She's also having an abandonment fear.
I feel that so strongly.
She's having an abandonment fear, yeah.
That is definitely what and I feel so compulsed to do, not to obviously leave her in a big way, but to leave and go in the other room, because she's just not respecting boundaries.
Yeah, she's not.
And I feel her fear of abandonment while I simultaneously feel that she's not respecting a boundary.
Right.
So it's like, how do I love myself and also nurture that?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good question. Okay, hold on. Let me just see what they're saying here. Okay, by talking to her about her past life, by giving it a voice, by going directly to her after this, when you feel called to do so, by looking in her eyes and telling her that you know about this past life, that you know that she has abandonment issues with it, and that you're going to help her disconnect it, that you're working on the healing, her light teams are, that she doesn't need to carry this over into this lifetime because that abandonment is gone. Okay. Woo.
You don't think that's linked to her dad?
It is. I just didn't want to bring all that up right now, but it is, and it's also linked to you being in the in-between right now with the suffering.
Yeah, no, I feel that too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a very layered thing she's going through. She's scared that there's going to be no one left here, and that she's going to grow up by herself, and that she doesn't have anyone left here. She has more friends on the other side, so she's also contemplating the other side, which is interesting. I've never seen a baby soul doing this before.
I've always felt like that when I was young, like her. Like, I even told my mom I didn't think they weren't my real parents, because my real parents weren't here.
Yeah, I feel
so I can relate to that experience for her. And I think it's hard for me to to, like, honor my feelings of, like, being in between.
It's okay.
And then reassuring her that I believe.
Right. I get it. Okay, so you can reassure her by saying, Mommy's in the in-between emotionally and mentally right now. But physically, I'm here, and I know you need me emotionally and mentally too, but my heart's always with you. And when she hears that your heart is with her, that does something with her heart. It pulls that abandonment heart, like, it does some sort of healing, and it pulls her towards you in a different way, energetically. It's like a knowing. You know what I mean? Okay, she's also very intuitive. She knows that death happens just in general in life, and that people aren't always here, even though they say they're going to come home and be here. So she has that in her. That life is the circle of life, and so even if you tell her you're not going anywhere, she has that knowing that that's not always how it goes. So reminding her that somehow, some way, she's always going to be tended to and cared for, even if Mom's not around, and giving her again a tool here that she can latch onto. So starting with that, yes, the guys are saying start with that. And looking at her and having these conversations with her and starting the healing process for that past life. And yes, it very much is connected to the abandonment that's happened in this lifetime too with her dad, in that process. But she's grateful for that, but at the same time confused is what I'm getting. She just doesn't know what's going on all the way and wants to make the choice herself too, inside.
I don't know how she even can know because she's never met him.
She's got abilities, and she can see behind the veil and just tuned in. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you the honest truth. I don't know if we should do this here, but there's a light that's going out towards her. So that's how.
What is it? What do you mean?
Just like a hey, I'm here, light. I'm part of you. Yeah.
So that's why she. I don't know.
We'll talk about that. We'll go deeper into that outside of here, so I can really go into that. It's not safe here either, so I need to throw protection and do all that stuff. But yeah, we'll do all that, and so the guys are saying to trek back, starting with the giving her something to latch onto, having these conversations and the healings with her, and to also telling her you need space, you need time, and they know that you do. But after these conversations, the healings and the talking, things are going to start shifting. She'll start shifting. Oh, and they're also saying as she grows up, as she understands more and she gets a little bit older too. She's moving into a different stage and so on. So things will get easier there with her. It won't be so much push and pull and push back and hanging on to and things like that. You just are her person, and I know you're like, okay, I don't want to be her whole entire world. Like every parent's like, I need space. It comes down to where you can't even go to the bathroom by yourself, so we're bringing in more help, more caretakers, and then her guides. Can you please help her have more of an individual spiritual self, like so she can tend to self. She's a starseed, so giving her more identity, that's what I'm trying to say. So she's
protect her from those contamination spirits, wherever that fucking shit is, reaching out to her.
Totally. They're putting up blockers now. Yeah, they're putting up blockers now. But she also needs to decide that's what she wants to do, which she's very tuned in and is deciding. Okay. Deciding on whether you guys are going to be here or go. That's what she's thinking about. Are we going to stay here? Are we going? Like, what are we doing here? Are we earthing? Like, what are we doing, Mom? So she really is your shadow, and you know this. So she's looking to you.
I think it's because her and I have had many lifetimes where we did die.
Yeah.
You know this. Yes, like her dad murdered us in previous lifetimes, or one of us. So there is this weird... like hard to trust, and I have that a lot. Like even when she was like when I was pregnant with her, like was she gonna stay or go?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So, you guys need to decide together, apart and together here, and so you have some important conversations to do and some healing. And okay, they're showing me that the load will get lightened after this, and I'm so happy I decided to call you because. I don't know, I just felt like I needed to, so I'm just really happy that we're here, and I'm happy that this other side is coming out, that it's not always love and light, and we deal with this heavy stuff. And for being seen here today and allowing us to hold space and to work through, sometimes we have a hard time working through this stuff together, but somehow we always get there. So I really appreciate you and your vulnerability and openness. I do. And put yourself out there. You're beautiful. You're light working even now, even though you're drained and the whole world's falling down.
Love you, Kate.
I love you so much. I'll call you or text you later. Do you have anything else you want to know, say, do? Oh, I'm loving you, sister.
Being alive, because there's that tons of stuff that we don't want to open Pandora's box.
I know. Well, we'll get there. No coincidence that I'm about to be with you in a few days, right? And we're going to open up that box, and we're going in. So I'm going to bring some Forrest Gump chocolates to you.
Just light it on fire.
We're going to light it on fire. We're going to do this together.
But we've already done that like 3 times.
I know.
It's just like...
Well, some things are stubborn. You got to keep working the path. Some things are stubborn. But I know, one thing I do know, and I do know this, is you will free of this. I've seen it. And you've seen it, and I know that I know what's coming to you, and it's going to be so beautiful, and all this stuff you're going through now is going to be, in hindsight, you're going to look back and be like, I cannot believe I got through all this stuff. I can't believe all that happened, and look where I'm at now. It's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be worth all of this. It will.
Oh, you're right.
I know. Yeah, well, I mean, it's your beautiful life chart. So, yes, your life chart is right. I can see it. We just need to get there. So, we're getting there. We're on the way. We're on the way. But I'm sorry you're suffering on the way. We're all suffering. Just know that we're all in this together. And you know this.
There are people that get stuck in the cycle like this and die this way. Like,
I know.
You just go this way their whole life.
It's true. It's true. Some people.
And after being in a cycle this long, it's kind of, you just get used to it. And you're like, this is just how it's going to be.
Right. Well, yeah, and you accept it. And so that's where we need to realize, is to not accept that. Is that there is a way through and there is a way out, and it's happening. And that's what this is about. The ascension process is hardcore. So this is the biggest one you've ever walked, the biggest gauntlet. And so that's what this is. And that's why it feels so hard, is because this is it. This is it, guys. This is the one. This is the all. This is the lifetime for that. And so we will move through this. We will. But I am hugging you and loving you. And I'm standing in front of you, singing you songs. And I will remind you of this all the time. I feel like I need to be more present and forward with you. So this is a good message for me too. And I love you, and I'm trying hard to handle and manage all this stuff. So just know I'm always there. I'm always sending you some good juju and stuff. All right.
I need to go take a nap.
All right, you go do that. I'm sending you some love and some healing. All right. I love you, sister.
Love you too.
Bye. Bye. Okay, well, guys, that was a real unexpected live, and it's so interesting because the first live we did, which we will be posting here too, was total happy, love, light, high energy, and then, our first 2 phone calls were, and then we got into the heavier stuff, and I'm so glad that we did, because it shows the dynamics of real life, of the other side of what people are going through, the struggles, and also how to do readings with the struggle and the things that are happening. It's not easy, right? It's not easy, everything that we're going through, and to be on the side of helping with that too, assisting. So, and hearing and listening, and to have it all shelled out live. So yeah, you're seeing it. This is the real deal Holyfield, guys. Yeah, I'm even trying to process through. So there's a lot to think about, and a lot of care that we need to give each other, and a lot of understanding and understanding that we need to give each other, to allow each other to go through all of these processes, because it's intense out there. This is the jungle out there. This is hard to be alive here on this earth plane. So yeah, so glad you guys are here. I don't know, should we call another person? I don't know. Should we try someone else just in case? Who's here? Okay, let's read who's here. We have Antoinette, Christina, Jackie, Elizabeth, and Frankie. Hi, guys. Are you guys all still here? I don't know. And if you are, how'd you feel about that last phone call? That was a lot to take in, huh? Maybe we should try Jennifer. I think she's working, but who knows? I'm gonna try Jennifer and then see. I don't know. Let's try her. Should we try Jennifer? Should we try? I don't know if I can actually. Let's see. All right, let's try one last call here to someone, and then we'll go with our day. Oh my gosh, it's already 11:11. 11:11. Great time. Calling Jennifer. 11:11. Let's see if she answers. Jennifer.
Oh wait, let me try to do this.
Don't do the video.
Oh yeah, I was trying to speak to you with my ear.
You're so funny. Okay, don't do your ear thingy.
Oh.
Is
everything okay?
Yes, you're actually on Facebook Live. I'm calling you from our live.
That's so weird.
From our live audience.
Hi, everybody.
We're doing random medium morning phone calls and just seeing if you had any questions you'd like to know about yourself or the world. And I wanted to surprise people with random readings. So this is...
Oh, I feel so lucky.
Yeah, you were selected. I just chose a number and just dialed and said, hey, we'll try Jennifer. So...
Oh my gosh, my lucky day.
Your lucky
Yay,
day.
I'm so glad I answered and my meeting just ended.
Oh, good. Perfect timing.
Oh my God.
So yes, you're on live. No one can see you. They can only hear you. And you're on Light Touches of a Healing page. And yeah, do you have anything you'd like to know? Anything you'd like to ask about yourself or the world? And we'll do a couple questions and then close out.
Yes. Okay. Like, what is the big thing that I need to know for 2021? Like, what's going to be my big gift for the world?
Okay,
something like that.
They just said you'll be building structures, and I'm just asking them of structures of what? Structures of light. Take notes. Structures of light. Have you ever seen Fraggle Rock? Oh, are you still there? Jennifer?
Oh, wait, I missed that because, I don't know, it stopped playing.
That's okay. All right,
Structures of light.
Yes, and have you ever seen Fraggle Rock?
Oh, it sounds familiar.
Okay.
Not for a million years.
It's a Jim Henson puppet show.
Yes.
Well, the Dozers used to build these structures, these like little cube buildings, and I forget what they were building stuff. You're building structures, and the structures actually look like that. They're like prisms. So you're going to be building these structures of light and to keep building. And they're also saying the grids. They're pointing at your grids that you make. So those are structures of light. And you'll be putting in different intentions into those. And to think about it in your work and what you're here doing is that's what you're building. Structures of the light for the world and the people and nature, animals. Yeah, just structures. Structures of information, of wisdom.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. And also the energies, moon energies, all the... weather patterns, the energies from the moons, the weather, the sun. You have a special structure, like way of doing this. They're just showing me. Keep gridding, yes.
Oh, wow, I have so many chills.
Yes.
I love doing that.
Yes, keep doing that because yes. And now that you know this, it's like the field of dreams, right? What you build, if you build it, they will come. So, remember your workshops too. Put a structure around that.
Oh, yeah.
So light structures, and that's what they are calling it, light structures. So that answers your questions.
I know what I'm going to do today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Light touches.
Yay!
I'm so honored.
You're welcome. Do you have any other questions? Any questions about the world stuff or anything else you'd like to know? Oh, Frankie, it's good to see you.
Like, are we going to be able to leave our houses, in the fall? Like, are things going to be
That's
where
a good question.
People feel safer? Like, is it the fall? Is it earlier than that? I know things won't be exactly normal, but when will that be more, people will be able to relax a little more and feel like they can go out, they can make money.
Good question.
They can,
So people can relax more when they realize, this is a big one. Whew. our world's changing now. And so people keep trying to make it go back to normal and the way it was. And first and foremost is accepting that it's not. So you will find peace, and we will find that being able to go out into what the world is now. So they're saying it's about our perception and acceptance right now. First and foremost. Wow, this is a big message. To accept the change. The change that's here, the change that's coming, and the change that has arrived. That's been a long time coming. So I know that was it. That's a big one. And then the second thing is we will find peace through the acceptance and find ways of getting out. Once the whole world shifts as a collective with that knowing, then things will start changing to a space of how the world is going to look and be now, and what that means for our lives, with what is out there for us too, because a lot of things are closing and so on. So it's recalibrating our earth, our world, and there's going to be new systems in place and new things. So instead of, we're looking at it wrong, we're looking at the things we miss, and we need to look at what we're planting in the forward. So we need to plant now. We need to plant the seeds of what we want.
Oh, I love that. I'm going to do a grid on that.
Yes, structures, light structures. Building your light structures of what you want. Okay, so you're asking for a specific time too. Is it going to be fall? Is it going to be... You answered your own question there too.
Wow.
We have to fall into the change first.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they don't want to give...
And the more people we can get to have this different perception, to accept it.
Yeah. And they're showing me it's a bit by bit. It's not everybody will, and that's the truth.
Mm.
So, bit by bit, and it's going to be over time, but time is changing here too. So, they're saying it's very complicated, Jennifer.
Oh my gosh.
It's very complicated. They're saying just trust the process. When you go out, trusting the safety too. You can go out here and there. The places that you resonate to, a lot of more outside. They want people to be outside, because when we're outside around nature, we're healing and we're thinking and we're processing, and new inspiration's coming. And yes, the accepting is coming too. The accepting of the change, accepting how people are looking, being, we're distancing, we're this, but at the same time, we have a pull and drive to come together. And that's what this is about. And also the gratitude for what once was, and the gratitude now. We're still here, and we're still bringing forward what this is all going to look like. So, again, it's that blind trust, coming down to the blind trust of what's happening upon this path. And they're saying we're not totally without tools down here, that we have it within us to say how the fall is going to look. And that's their closing message. Sorry, I'm going to cry because I know what they mean.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh.
That we have it within us to put down what it's going to be. So.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Build those light structures, Jennifer. Get going.
Oh, I want to start now. Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Get going. Woo! Thanks for coming to our light calls. I totally
love you.
I love you too.
What a blessing.
Yes, I'm gonna surprise some other people. I don't know who.
Thank you.
Yes,
gift.
Yes, you're such a gift.
Love to everybody.
Love to everyone here. I want to surprise some more people another day. I just don't know who's working, when, what, where. But I guess
this was so perfect.
Randomness. Cool. Yay! I
literally just stopped a meeting, ended a meeting at 11:11.
That's so great.
Thank you, Light Touches.
You're welcome. I love you lots, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Thank you for your gift. Bye. Oh, that was so fun. Yay. Frankie, are you still here? I don't know if you're still here, or anybody else, but that was a lot of fun. We went from the light side to the heavier side, and wow, we went through a lot today. A lot of phone calls today. I didn't expect to do so many. We have 2 videos today of our healings and our readings. So this is going to be a lot of good information. We got a lot of good messages for the world, and I'm so excited that we're doing this now. If you want to be a part of our phone call list, please message your phone number in. You can do that privately through messaging, and I would love to just call random. I'm not going to tell you when, who, what, where, why. These are just going to be random phone calls. I don't know when everyone's working, but we'll make this work somehow. I have not eaten. I just got up, and yeah, I'm gonna go get some food and go do some healing and resting and just processing all the messages that came through for everyone. What an amazing adventure we had. So I'm looking forward to many more, and yeah, I hope we do this again. Frankie, it was good to have you on the other videos, phone calls. I'll post that one on this page too. That was a lot of fun. So thank you for coming, you guys. If you guys are still here, I'm going to ask the guides to come through and send everyone a healing here. And an energy boost, please. And this will come to you now in a quick zap and also work to integrate through the rest of your day. So I appreciate everyone here, and I love you a lot. I hope to do this again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.